Before I get into this, I'm gonna just say I recorded this whole thing one time already, and my mic was not on. So, back last year around this time, I wanted to get into knitting, so I bought me these little metal ones, and I also got, actually, the first time I ever started knitting, I knitted with chopsticks. I was like, I want to knit so bad. I want to knit so bad. And I didn't have the money to go to the store and get knitting needles, and I also didn't know what kind of needles to get, and etc. So I knit with chopsticks. Straight up. You can ask my mom, you can ask my boyfriend. They were like, what is this girl doing? And I was like, I want to knit. But, anyways, so I got this pair, and I got a big, giant, chunky pair that I literally only used one time. And since this first project, I have made other projects. I've made little knit washcloths with super cool patterns. I've added knit ribbing to a crochet sweater. I've done a little like short sleeve knit bolero type thing with the chunky ones. And recently, I'm working on a knit bolero that has crochet like lace incorporated sleeves, which there's part of it in my first finishing all my WIPs video, but the rest, like the finished product, will be in my part 2 version of it, which will be coming out shortly after this video. But anyways, so I have learned a lot from knitting, but for this being my first project and me being like, well, let's pick the most difficult thing you could learn as a beginner knitter. And you know what I picked? 2-color brioche knitting. I saw this beanie and I was like, oh my god, I want to make that. So I started searching and searching until I found what stitch they were using to make the colors like, and I found it and I started a little project. Now, don't get me wrong, I picked a really easy project for such a beginner thing. I just did a scarf. As you can see, it is not, the tension is very whack. I mean, it's super stretchy though. The tension's whack. In the front, you can see the green overlaps in a spot it shouldn't, and then in the back, there's like 2 or 3 spots like that. And I ran out of yarn, and instead of buying it sooner, I waited until like almost a year later, but I'm gonna finish it. And I was gonna put this in my WIPs, finishing my WIPs video, but I thought it'd be cool to do a little small video of its own because it is my first ever knit project. Not finished, okay? But the first one I ever did. Like the first time I sat there and was like, let's do this. Okay? So we have this beauty, which I actually really love the, like if you can see up top, I got the hang of it. I started to get the hang of it really good. My tension's still off on the sides a little bit, but overall I can say this from this to that, much improved. So instead of like frogging it and starting from scratch now that I have experience, I'm just gonna make it, finish it off, because I don't want to ruin, this is like memories. Like if someone's like, why does your scarf look so weird? I'm like, because half of it was when I was a first ever beginner knitter, and the rest I had to take a year break and then finish it. Don't judge. But yeah. So we're gonna work on her. I got 2 new balls of yarn for it, and I'm thinking I can finish it by the end of the day tomorrow because there's not a lot I have to do. I mean, like I said, it stretches a lot, so when I steam it, it's gonna be long as is, and I just want it like medium long length because like if I stretch it now, it goes all the way down like that. So yeah, I've recorded this like 3 times now, but I put a lifeline and I just watched a quick video, the same video I watched when I started this. So I'm gonna try to figure out how I left off, what I need to finish, and yeah. Got my needles, I got my project. And let's get right into this. I'll do a couple montages. You guys along with me. My goal today is to finish 30 rows. I'm gonna stitch mark where I start and then work until I'm done today and then count and hope that I get there. I'm just gonna knit as much as I feel like it. And also, if anybody is interested in, like, doing what I did as a beginner knitter and doing a 2-color brioche knit project, I can link the the tutorial I followed to figure out how to do this. I'll see why not. Don't mind the lighting. I think it's around 4 p.m. right now, and I am not gonna lie, I messed up. You can just like barely see it in this light, but yeah, I messed up. I'm gonna be honest. I don't really know what happened. I think I wasn't paying attention. I was watching Two Broke Girls and I was too focused on that and not this. Like, I started to get too confident. But we are on row 22 of the 30 that I was going to make my goal today. But I'm thinking I'm still going to keep my goal at 30. I think I'll pass that goal. And I think I'm just going to keep crocheting. Just keep knitting for the rest of the night. At least for another couple of hours. I don't really have anything else to do today. But tomorrow I do have to work in the afternoon. So I am going to do a little bit of this tomorrow morning before I go to work, but I'm also going to finish it after work. So my goal is to have it finished by tomorrow. I mean, it's not going to take me too long. I'm thinking, honestly, because it's stretchy. That's the whole point of this stitch. It's supposed to be like a super stretchy ribbing. Like, look at that. Look at that. So I'm definitely going to steam it. I think what I'll do is I'll probably do 150 rows. And I know that seems like a lot, but since every row is so short, it shouldn't be long. Like, I think I could probably get 75 rows done today, maybe 100. And if not, I can definitely finish it tomorrow, especially when I get off work. I'll have the time to. So just gonna get back to knitting and watching my show. I did want to say I was watching Cars, like the whole collection of Cars, the Pixar movies, the other day, and I haven't watched the third one. I knew there was a third one, but I hadn't watched it. So good, like just every little detail. I've been watching like older Disney and like movies from like when I grew up, and I just love it. It's like my favorite thing. Like, I watched Once Upon a Time and I got to the very last season and it got confusing, and so like I haven't finished it yet because like all the way up until the end of season 6 it's perfect. Like, it, and then I don't even know what happened. What happened in season 7? Like, what's going on? Like, anyways, so I haven't watched that. And I've just been binging, like, just random stuff. I watched Rapunzel earlier. I'm back on Two Broke Girls, which I've been watching that so much. I watch it that and New Girl. Any of my New Girl watchers out there, I have watched that show over 15 times. over 15. I'm not even kidding. And I would watch it again if they hadn't taken it off Netflix. I don't know where to watch it, but anyone that does watch it or has watched it, my favorite scene is whenever Nick and Jess are like, they're like hungover from the night before from playing True American or something like that, and they have a birthday party they have to go to for one of her friend's kids. You know what I'm talking about. If you watch So, you know what I'm talking about. Anyways, I'm gonna get back to this. Probably won't check in again until tomorrow, and if I do, it'll probably just be showing you my progress. But hello, it is Monday the next day, and it is like 12:30 ish. I got 50 rows done yesterday. My goal was 30, so I surpassed it. But I was working on it a little bit this morning before work, and I ended up, long story short, I don't have to work today. I have to work tomorrow. So we got that. And where did we start? We started here. So I'm going to fold it in half and show you how much progress we've gotten. This is the beginning, and this is what we've gotten done so far. So we're like halfway there, and I don't know how many rows that is so far, but I have definitely messed up quite a few times, like there, and then down here, but it's okay. It adds personality and character to the scarf. And I was talking to my boyfriend today, and I think that black and white scarf in this would look beautiful, beautiful. But I cannot finish. I cannot start any big projects until I finish all of my WIPs, because this year is the year of finishing all of my WIPs before 2025. So that way I can start fresh with some new projects. So if I get them all finished before then I can start some smaller ones. Just don't want to have any WIPs going into the new year. So that is the plan. But I just wanted to do a check-in. I'm gonna go finish this up. I have to do the dishes and clean and everything. I'm gonna finish this today, and I'll do like montages. I'll definitely show you guys it when it's done, and then I'm gonna show you guys how I steam it. I don't know how I'm gonna steam it yet, but we'll figure that out. Hello, it is almost 7 p.m. It's a little later in the day, and I'm making dinner right now, but I finished it. Not completely, but and so this is like the beginning, and then this is the end. And I have to sew in the ends on both sides, and then steam the bad boy because it's a little rough. But we're gonna steam it up and get the ends sewn in, and then we're done. it's done. Which technically, this is like one of my WIPs completed. So the weight off my shoulder feels so nice, but I still have so many more to do. Like, I think the finishing all of my WIP series will probably take like 5 or 6 episodes. Like, because in the next one, I'm trying to like keep it at 3, but even in the last one, I got 3 done and tried to do 5 and got 1 halfway done. But I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna beat my goal of getting all my WIPs done before 2025. 2025, I'm gonna be able to start all new projects. I have so many cool projects I want to do, and I have too many on the back burner that's like weighing me down. One is off the list, and I love it. Look at that. And I really want to make a white and black one. I think it would be so cute. Like, tell me. And it would go with every single outfit. Like, all of them. Any outfit you wear, boom. This is just like funsies. Like, I have a little orange skirt. A cute outfit, though. Can't wait for it to get cold. Right now, it's too hot to be wearing this. Like, this is it's comfy. It's definitely, because it's like ribbed, but it has that stretch, right? But it still has the 2 layers, the 2 yarns together. My neck is gonna be warm. My ears are gonna be warm. Oh yeah. Probably not all over. When I steam, it's gonna be long. But this, perfect. I love it. I love her. I'll measure how long it is before I steam it and how long it is after, but like, this is half of its length. Can't even fit it all in the frame. This is a 1/4 of the length. I'm gonna go finish dinner and then steam this and then end the video off because it's getting late and I did it. I completed another WIP within the time frame this time of the time frame I set for myself. Because if you've seen any of my last videos, they did not go according as planned. They never do. But like, I love it. I don't know how many stitches I did. I'm probably not gonna count it. But like, look at how clean that looks. I can't wait. So it is the next day, but I just wanted to film my outro real quick and kind of give you guys a preview of the scarf. So here it is. It's a lot more flowy. It feels like a legit scarf. It's super long now. This is half the length. Okay, I measured it before I steamed it and it was 57 inches before steaming. After steaming, take a wild guess. 80 inches. But it is perfect. It's like my new favorite thing, and if I twist it in the back, I can have both colors. I love it. I can't wait. I'm gonna make some in every color. I'm so excited. But that is all for today's video, and I'm super glad to bring you guys along with my crochet journey. I tried to do a shorter video, so I really hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you did, go ahead and leave a like and a comment. Comment your oldest WIP, the oldest WIP that you have in your WIP basket or whatever. What is it? I want to know. But go ahead and subscribe if you like this and you want to see more videos with crochet slash knit content. And thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate you guys.